As the clean energy transition accelerates and global defence capabilities modernise, the world is scrambling for secure supplies of rare earth elements, particularly neodymium and praseodymium, or NdPr. These critical inputs power everything from electric vehicle motors to offshore wind turbines and guided missile systems. In July, the US Department of Defense made the historic move to integrate its global rare earth supply chain, committing direct support to US-based producers as part of strategic efforts to reduce reliance on China. Following the news, ASX investors wasted little time in bidding up the prices of listed rare earths players who could show they're aligned with this global strategic repositioning. And it's not just US-based companies finding demand. Closer to home, the domestic rare earth sector is attracting more capital and policy support, leveraging Australia's standing as a premier resources jurisdiction. Earlier this month, rare earths were included in the Queensland Government's 2025 Critical Minerals Prospectus as part of a push to highlight the state's credentials as a resources economy. The prospectus includes a cohort of Queensland-based companies and projects that collectively represent the state's diverse asset base in the critical mineral supply chain, amid a renewed global effort to secure critical minerals for clean energy and defence technologies. Among the companies included in the prospectus is ARC Mines, which is busy advancing development at its flagship Sandy Mitchell rare earths project in North Queensland. Following 2 successful stages of drilling, ARC has launched the 3rd and most expansive phase of its resource definition campaign, a major step toward delivering a globally significant rare earths deposit. This 3rd phase of drilling includes a 2,500 metre program comprising 194 vertical holes, with the objective of this campaign to significantly expand the current measured MRE of 71.8 million tonnes at 1,733 parts per million monazite equivalent, calculated using 700 ppm lower cut-off grade. This drilling is targeting an eventual resource uplift of around 260 million tonnes, informed by the thickness of the current deposit and mineralisation data underpinning the massive 1.3 to 1.6 billion tonne JORC exploration target announced in November last year. Importantly, the results from this program will feed directly into a pre-feasibility study scheduled for completion in early 2026. The PFS will incorporate not only updated assay results, but also data from ARC's ongoing metallurgy program, which is aimed at enhancing the project's downstream economics and processing pathways. This marks a critical turning point for ARC as it advances Sandy Mitchell toward development. With scale, quality, mineralisation and a clearly defined strategy, the project is fast emerging as one of the most significant NdPr-linked resources in Australia. With the US Department of Defense intervening in global rare earth supply chains and allies urgently diversifying away from China, projects like Sandy Mitchell are no longer just junior exploration stories. The reality is they are critical building blocks in the West's resource independence and clean tech future. Queensland is fast becoming the jurisdiction of choice for critical minerals investment, backed by government, powered by geology, and led by companies like ARC Mines that are delivering scale, speed, and certainty. In Australia, the future of rare earths is being written in Queensland, and ARC Mines is writing one of its most important chapters.